Hi, after recording my last video, I realized that I had more to say, so I wanted to include that and gave me a nice opportunity to dress up again. I debated whether to speak in my feminine voice or try to make it simple on myself and speak in my normal voice. So at the last minute, I figured dressed like this, I'm going to give it a go and continue, see how far I can get in my feminine voice. You can't see my outfit, but I'll show it right here. It's a nice dress, and unfortunately the camera can't show everything. And at the end, I have a special thank you that I wanted to give to the person who's been my role model in this. Now, if you've seen my previous videos, you will know that music is part of the reason why I'm doing this. I'd like to share my album covers, and I created some mock-ups of these album covers thanks to Canva, and I will list the songs so they're not the full titles, but they should give you a good sense of these 4 concept albums that I have in mind. Here they are. As an entertainer, I should have a bio, but I need to make a confession that I haven't had much musical training, and that's the most apprehensive thing I feel about this whole project. As you can see, I've been developing this look, and I think I'm coming along pretty well. My sound could be better. I mean, my voice could be better. I'm working on that, and I'm working on music. I'm confident. I'm serious about this. I'm confident. I can write the music. It takes a lot more detail, a lot more skill to be able to train myself in singing. But I figure working on my voice can help, can certainly help. I don't know whether I'm passing. I mean, how good I am. I mean, visually, but I want to focus. I can't neglect my singing. That's a horrible gap in my bio, but maybe there's somebody that could train me. I'm looking out. Please contact me if you're serious. If you can give me some pointers on training. I haven't gone to school for training, and the person that I'm going to give thanks to at the end of this video has had academic, professional training, and my other role model in all this has had prior musical training. I feel that's the one thing I'm lacking. Maybe I can make up for it. My eyebrows could be better. They have improved. These, I figured they would go for my retro 80s look. I loved 80s when I was growing up, and I want to write music like that time, so I want to develop my whole outfit like an 80s singer, and I thought these would help. These would fit the mold. Now I want, at the end of this video, right here, I want to say a special thank you. I guess I won't mention their names. I want to give a thank you, a shout out to somebody who has been my role model in all this. The person goes, I know both names, but the person had been a professional singer in the late 80s and early 90s, cross-dressed, and very effective. And I wanted to measure up. So I created this timeline, trying to figure out how old this person was when the person appeared on daytime talk shows, and I wanted to see how long that the person had been doing this. And I guess again, like kind of measuring myself up, seeing how close I measure up, and seeing maybe what this person did to be able to get that far. It's amazing, amazing look. And it was on Facebook. I put a request out, like a Facebook request out, and the person finally accepted. And permit me if I slip into male voice accidentally, accidentally. Um, but the person accepted my friendship request on Facebook, and not only that, but said something like, "Sorry if sorry that I don't read my messages," and which in so many words. Please feel free to ask me. And the person said would rather that it's better to post messages there on Facebook rather than messages. So when I got access, so when the person accepted my friendship request, I got access to this diary that the person had been keeping up, and the person goes into detail about it's essentially a diary. The person went into detail about the progression and how, excuse me, how he got into doing this. And it gave me a lot of insight. If I don't know anything, first of all, I'm very grateful for any bit of information. You know, when you, like anybody, when you go up to um, either physically or on social media, you go up to a role model, somebody famous, and you don't expect very much. You're grateful for any little bit that they can help you with. And so just having that gave me insight into how long it had been going on, like how much practice he had, and a little bit about what went into developing his look. And I just want to say thank you for doing that. I'm sure I said thank you in the messages, but it's kind of more publicly. I want to say thank you. And I'm also Facebook friends with this other person who's my other role model. Both of them are in music, involved in music. So I figured actually they were role models in terms of this, and they're becoming role models as I venture into music writing. So I want to say thank you to this other person too. Um, Amazing, amazing looks. And I feel like every time I look at their photos, particularly the second one I'm mentioning, um, I guess there's some filtering used, but I guess not much because this person has also posted videos. Videos, I'm trying to go up on my voice pitch. Videos, and I don't think there's much. I think the person really is skillful at it. My jawline doesn't look that feminine. I mean, I maybe it looks like that now, but in my photos, um, I have to learn how to become more photogenic and learn how to pose better. Like I'll I think if I remember, I'm going to post like a montage of my latest videos, but I've learned how to pose like this. And see, these come out better. First of all, I'm not holding the iPhone with one hand, so I can be able to pose better and go like this and go like this and go like this. Um, So I guess that's about does it for now. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
If you enjoy this content, please spread the word about Visionary Ventures.